All right, good to see some people on here. Who do I have on? Sorry about that. All right, there we go. We'll get started here in a couple minutes. Hope you guys are having a good time. You just woke up, Amber? Oh man, we got the whole crew joining us. I like this. Well, Amber, hopefully that means that you got a good sleep. I mean that in the best possible way. Hi, Daphne. Give you a heads up on the verse we're going to be covering today. I have been spending most of my day learning about proper video recording. All right, so how's everybody's day been so far? And the drive-through. Oh, that's weird that it's super glitchy because I have it plugged into a hard line. We'll keep trying. We had a We had a pretty good night last night, I think. After youth group, had a nice dinner, and got to watch a movie on the iPad. Nothing more romantic. Becca, you would be super proud of me. Um, I'm learning all about uh, shutter speed and ISO when it comes to filming. And I think my quality is actually getting a little better. All right, well, let's get started. I know today seems a little lackluster. I apologize for that. So we're going to get started. And basically, the route I want to go is I'm going to start trying to, I'm going to stop trying to do the beat over the head with the fear of everything that we have going on. And so, what I want to talk about today well, see, I learned about it, I didn't learn how to pronounce it. That's awesome. So, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be getting out of the whole thing, the realm of trying to talk about how we deal with the fear and anxiety, because we are going to be talking about that as we do our lessons. And what I do want to cover, give me 1 second. It's getting a little loud. Okay. There we go. And what I do want to talk about today is just about maintaining our paths during this time. And so the verse that I put on there was Psalm 1, 1 through 3. And so I'm going to read this for you, and then we're going to go over what it has to say. So Psalm 1, 1 through 3 says, "Blessed is the one who does not walk in step with the wicked, or stand in the way that sinners take, or sit in the company of mockers, but whose delight is in the law of the Lord, and who meditates on his law day and night. That person is like a tree planted by streams of water, which yields its fruit in season, and whose leaf does not wither. Whatever they do prospers." Now, this is a pretty simple, cut and dry concept, and the concept behind it is that we have two paths we can go down, and you've heard this in some way, shape, or form, however you want it to be. You may have heard it, the right and wrong. You even see it in like the cartoons where you have the angel and the devil on one side, and you talk about, you'll see it in movies where you'll see things where like the lead character or somebody is put in this position where they have to choose and make a choice and choose wisely. And the reality of it is that is true, and it's incredibly biblical. And each day that we have a choice, and it depends on our motivation. So, for example, we look at it as right and wrong, or we look at it as stand in the way of, walk in the way of sinners, and taking this path that is not necessarily taking a godly stand. But here's the reality of that. When we're doing that, how do I put this? See, this is a little more organic. When we do that, we're going through the path of least resistance, and honestly, it's easier to give into our human nature, because our human nature is very just emotional, very just instinctual, and it's easy for us to go that route, because in reality, it doesn't feel like we're making a choice. It doesn't feel like we're fighting anything. It just feels like we're going down the path. It feels like we're just going with the flow. We're doing what people are doing, and not in caving to peer pressure, but in regards to what we do, in regards to not offending people. And it can even come across as, I don't want to offend people. I don't want to cause any trouble. For a lot of us, we call it flying low on the radar. I don't want this. I don't need this. I don't want to create any problems or issues. Or you have enough stress in your life and you have things going on that you just say to yourself, I can't do it. It's not worth it. And I don't know if any of you felt like that. I know that I have. And it's tough. Or we can make the choice to go with what God wants us to do, because here's the reality. We don't always see the bigger picture. And that's one of the toughest things, and you hear your parents say it all the time, is the idea of, I'm doing this for your future in the long run. And here's the beautiful part. God has promised that He's going to work on us. It says, He who started a work will be faithful to complete it. That when God created us, we weren't a finished product. We were people, when sin was introduced into the world, we were imperfect. But we serve a God that wants to see us be whole. We serve a God that wants to see us be the best version of ourselves we can be. Not living your best life, as we hear that a lot, but just really being who you were created to be, and which is actually operating with the gifts and skills that God has for you. And each day we have a choice. And I want us to look back, and do we say to ourselves, did we do everything we could? Did we fix the areas that needed to be fixed? Did we stand up for what we believe in? Did we take a stand? And I'm not saying to fight. I'm not saying any of that stuff. What I'm saying is, there's a part of us that when you have that relationship with Christ, I know what I want to say or where I want to get to. It's just sometimes tough. I hope you don't tune out on me. I promise. I'm still going to be here. But it's just one of those things where it's like there are times when you have that relationship with Christ, you know what you want to do. You know the stand you want to take. You do those things. And then sometimes when you feel like you're trying to take the path of least resistance, it doesn't feel like the least resistance at all. It actually feels like you're fighting yourself. And so I want us to look back, and I want us to be the kind of people that we just look back and go, God, did I do what you want? Did I have that comfort in you? Did I walk the path that you wanted to? And that's just my thought for today. And I know I keep pushing it off, but I promise tomorrow, here's what we are going to do. Tomorrow, hold me to it. I know what Abigail and Priska are here. I know you two will hold me to it. Tomorrow, ask Mike anything. Can't promise I'll have answers, but I want to hear what you have to say, and I won't have a lesson. I won't have a little devotional. I just want to answer your questions, preferably something in the realm of God, something in the realm of, something in the realm, like questions you may have about your relationship with God, what the Bible has to say about certain things. And at the very least, it gives us topics that we can cover as we go through this journey, because I don't want to stop on this development no matter what we do. And so, I know my framing isn't the best right now, and I'm leaning back, but I find this to be more of a casual time. And I just finished filming a video, so I guess I just got casual this time. But I love you guys. We're going to have today's a short one. Tomorrow, 2 p.m., please invite the youth. We get 6 to 10 views usually, 6 to 10 people viewing, and I want to try to get this as big as possible. Please tell me what I need to do to get this to happen, what would be good to reach out. I know that Becca has talked to me about doing better at reaching out and advertising, so I'm going to do the best I can on that, and any help in that, please let me know. But I love you guys. I hope you have an incredible rest of your day, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Oh wait, hold on. All right. Oh wow, we're getting pretty crazy up in here. All right, so I will see you guys tomorrow. Ask Mike anything. have questions ready, and have a wonderful rest of your day, guys. Love you.